Happy morning, dear children. Welcome to English Corner. Now, what are the topics we are going to see today? First, I am going to change the word welcome. Always I am saying welcome back, all that. So, what are the other words for warm welcoming? A small discussion. Okay, this is not a topic, but just a small new way of welcoming. We can use the word cordial welcome. So tomorrow I'll use the word cordial welcome. I'm pleasure to meet you back, like that, any other word, right? Open arms, red carpet treatment, pleasant reception, acquial welcome. So all these, what is the word meaning acquial is welcoming only, right? Another word for welcoming. If you want, use search in dictionary, right? Shall we move to the next slide? Any doubt? Right. Here, different ways to say welcome. After any help, they are saying thank you, or you'll say welcome, ma'am. So here, there are so many other words to say welcome. You are welcome. You're very welcome. You're truly welcome. Anything of you or anything for the team, anything for you and anything for the team, anything to make you smile, anything to make you happy. Okay, all these are very special words that we can use to our parents or very close relatives, uncle, auntie, like that. Anytime, at your service, by all means, certainly don't mention it. This we will use it, so no need to bother about this word. Any other new word you can learn from this, right? Don't worry about it, forget it. Glad to be of any assistance, glad to have help, give to have help, happy to serve you. I'm very pleased, I'm very happy to help you. It is my pleasure, or it was my pleasure. Anyways, right? It is nothing. It's all right. It's my duty. It's my pleasure to help you. This is very nice. It is my pleasure to help you. It's okay. Mention it. My pleasure. This is also good. Never mention no big deal, no problem, no worries, not a problem, not at all. Of course, anytime. It was the least I could do. Sure. Thank you for giving me a chance to do this. It's absolutely fine. That's all right. That's okay. Think nothing of it. With pleasure, you're welcome to my help. You got it. You would have done the same for me. So all these are new words or new phrases that you can use for welcoming. Right? So if you like any word from this, you can pick it up and you can use it for welcoming, right? Now, what is the topic? Now we are going to learn a formal letter. So I hope you will be ready with composition note. Otherwise, now you take it and pencil, pen, what pen? Blue pen alone. No need any other color. Okay, pencil, blue pen, scale, eraser, everything should be ready in front of you. Okay, alright. Shall we move to the formal letter? First, before writing, we are going to learn a leave application, leave letter. You already learned in 5th standard, but even then, just a recap of what is a formal letter, what are the procedures, how to write it. Then we will write in our composition note. Shall we do it? Right. How to format the leave application. The word format here referred the format of writing a letter. Steps to follow when you are writing a letter. First is mention receiver's and sender's address. First is sender's address only, right? From. Sorry. Next is receiver's address. Mention receiver's address and sender's address. Next point is a formal greeting to the addressee. Formal greeting. Each and every point we will discuss in detail, right? Now this is the overall steps that we are going to follow when we are writing a letter. Mention the subject line. What for you are writing a letter? That subject has to be mentioned. Subject doesn't mean English, Maths, Science, Social, all that. Here subject means what? The purpose of the letter. In short, only 8 words. Not more than that. A line for leave of absence. What is the reason that you are going to take leave? A reason for your absence. Now if you want to explain it further, right? Any further explanation is needed. You have to be ready to give that explanation. That is further explanation. Next is end of the application by a formal request. The word request. See the word request. Always when you are writing a formal letter, you have to use very polite, kind and requesting words alone. Right? Next is closing the letter. Is it clear here? Now in recap and the question and answer time, I will ask you what are the format, how to format the leave application. Are you ready? I will say that again. Mention receiver's and sender's address, a formal greeting to the addressee, mention the subject line, a line for leave of absence, further explanation, end of the application by a formal request, closing letter. Clear? Now, first is mention receiver's and sender's address. So, this is the first section, the first format. In that first step is you have to write the receiver's and sender's address. Right? This contains information about who is sending the letter, who is receiving the letter, or who is sending the letter, or who is writing a letter, and to whom it was addressed, or to whom you are going to send. Right? You are writing a letter. You are writing a letter and sending it to me. Okay? Student and the teacher. So you have to write your name and address. That is what is from your name, grade 6, Golden Gates Vidyashram, Senior Secondary School, Perambalur. This is an example for you. Who is sending the letter or who is writing the letter is your name. Okay. Now to whom you are writing? To the class teacher. Can you able to see here? To the class teacher, Golden Gates Vidyashram, Senior Secondary School, Perambalur. Here you can include class also, grade 6. Any doubt in this, dear? Shall we move to the next slide? Just who is the person writing the letter and who is receiving the letter. That is what is sender's and receiver's address. Now a formal greeting. When you see your class teacher, when you see the principal, when you see your friends, morning, starting of this class, what you will say? You will wish, isn't it? You will greet, not wishing. It's actually greeting. How you will greet? Happy morning, ma'am. Or joyful day, ma'am. Marvelous Monday, ma'am. All this, right? So here also a formal greeting to the addressee. Always greet your teacher or principal at the beginning of the letter. Example, respected madam or sir. Right? This word represent the greeting here. So instead of saying happy morning, when you are seeing directly or when you are talking through phone or when you are in online sessions, you will say happy morning, ma'am. But when you are writing, you write respected sir or ma'am in your formal letter. Is it clear, dear? Second point. Next, mention the subject line. Third point is mention the subject line. The subject line explains the reason for writing the application in a short sentence. It need not be a big complete sentence. Underline the word complete sentence. Okay, it need not be a complete sentence. Always make sure that you are mentioning the subject of the application in less than 8 words. Only few words should be there, not more than 8 words. Okay. Example, leave letter for uncle's wedding or a leave application. That is enough. A leave application is enough. Content is also not necessary. Right? So when we are writing a leave letter, there also we will write leave application alone. A leave application. That's enough. Here in detail I wrote leave letter for uncle's wedding. Is it clear? Subject line should be very short, not more than 8 lines. It has to convey the message, essence of the message in short. Understood? This is actually very important. When you go for administrative level, they will not go through full content of the letter. They will just see that subject, leave letter. Okay. How many days they will see. That's it. They will sign off. Right? Good. Any doubts here? Now a line for leave of absence. Firstly, introduce yourself. First you have to introduce yourself. Like I am, your name, I am Shanti, a student of grade 6 in your school. So that is what introduction means. Firstly, introduce yourself by mentioning your name and grade. Then, in 1 or 2 sentences, you have to mention the reason why you are taking leave. Why you are taking leave. That reason has to be informed there. Date has to be mentioned clearly. How many days? What are the date? There is a difference, baby. First, you have to mention the reason. Then, how many days you want. And what are the dates? Suppose I want from tomorrow. What is the date? Tomorrow, you write that date. From that, 2 days you need. So, 2 days is a number of days. Date is, for example, 16, 17 or 18, 19 of which month. Everything you have to specify. That's it. Any doubt? Again I will tell you the line of absence. First you have to introduce yourself. Then you have to write 2 sentences and mention the reason why they want to leave. Then days. Then date. Example is given. I am Simon, a student of grade 6 in your school. My brother's wedding ceremony is on 16th August 2020. Hence, I will not be able to attend the school from 14th August 2020 to 17th August 2020. How many days? 14, 15, 16, 17. 4 days he is asking leave. Okay. Here you can add one more word also. I am able to attend for 4 days from date 14th August to 17th August. Okay. Shall we move to the next slide? Is it clear? Good. End of the application by a formal request. Right? In the end, you have to request your teacher. Right? So, I think I can discuss end of the application by a formal request in the next video. Shall I? Okay. Good.